Hello, people. We are starting a brand new game. This is about to talk control. Now, obviously, I played this game before, but I did really nice. And again, we had just gotten finished with Alan Wake
Fair
2,
warning.
and this plays into it.
This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am.
It's not so much like Alan Wake 1.5 or anything. It's another weird Remedy game, and some of the characters
I
are shared
know
and
I
the
shut you out
concepts.
sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found
So as another side note, this is one of the first real great examples of ray tracing in a game, which we will not be experiencing because I have 7900 XTX and the ray tracing performance is not that great.
nothing. It's like we live in a room and there's a poster on the wall.
Actually, maybe we'll give it a shot. May have
We
gotten
stare
better.
at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie. What is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us.
Look at it's Ati.
We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw.
Now, there's another character that she actually plays in another Remedy game, which, okay, it's not related to Alan Wake or Control that much. Um, oh my God. Quantum Break. Um, I love that. I have to be honest, I love most of Remedy's games, but that was a. It's not the same character, it's the same actress playing her.
I'm here. Why did you bring me here? Hello? Anyone here?
The Federal Bureau of Control. So we are going to see if we can just turn it on. See how much the performance tanks. We'll go high. Yes. Ooh, this is not a good sign. Oh. To be honest, I really don't know much about. Yeah, there's a little bit of a difference. Yeah. Okay, it doesn't tank it as much as I thought it would. Certain objects are not allowed inside the bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated an issued reminder. No unauthorized weapons, pagers, laptops, smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart. Number two, pencils. Any objects considered iconic representations of an archetype concept. Rubber ducks, ketchup bottles, all material under bureau investigation is to be brought through the private entrances. If you see any lobby personnel, please talk to your supervisor immediately. wondering if maybe ray tracing is actually on, because I do notice a couple of things that usually look better. Whatever. It is what it is. So this game has like a million little documents and
This
shit.
seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
That's Data Center Initiative Construction. There's a lot of redacted in these reports. So if we recognize Casper Darling, he was in Alan Wake 2. That is Ahti. There's like some weird texture popping. I'm gonna go ahead and turn ray tracing off because I really don't see. If it's affecting the textures. I noticed both those posters were blurry when we first pulled them up that first.
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them and they were hiding in plain sight.
Dang right they were, you idiot. You idiot. Yeah, there's so much redacted in some of these reports, there's not much to read. As you should know by now, the R4 reports are due by the end of the week. We're still waiting on a number of people. If you need an extension, please request Form R Form E extension R4.E from your supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filing an R4, then you need to get written permission from your department chief saying so. Remember, R4s are mandatory under Section 75.2 of the Employee Manual. If your R4 requires interdepartment claims, then please contact the appropriate department head, Dr. Darling, Ms. Marshall, Mr. Salvatore, or Mr. Kirkland as needed. They'll be busy on Thursday in their annual policy review, so please schedule accordingly. Somebody was behind with their TPS reports.
Hello? Hey, excuse
It's our
me.
boy, Zati.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, then you're helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him. The cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help? Did I lose you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
There's been multiple containment breaches. When pending any notifications of death related to the Willow AWE, please adhere to the following guidelines. Words, phrases to use in the service of his or her country. Regret, pride, proud pride. Will we remember words, phrases to avoid? Alaska, scissors, blood, bleed, loss, apology, sorry. Economy. Yeah, I like to read Economy magazine. Or as I like to call it, economy. Barbara, I'm not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the rest of the day. For the rest of the week, I can't trust them, Barbara. Not a single one. Can't trust them. That's a fearful sound. That sounded like a shot.
Shit.
Oh, God.
Shit. You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really? And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Look at this place. Where am I?
Yeah, it's a weird game.
The same gun. Okay, now I have a gun.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here.
Damn right you are.
Things have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
So I know we watched most of
Objects
this,
of
but
power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived
so
reality.
these videos are the best
A side note. Remember
parts of
to
the
cover
game.
their connection to the astral plane as well.
in the aspect of like explanation.
The service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it. Lose and you're, well, fired. Thank you. I'm Dr. Darling, head of research, Federal Bureau of Control.
Okay.
You can't let this happen. 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 You stopped it. You... Oh, thank you. That was... horror. Get the fuck away!
We will be finding out about the hiss shortly here. It's essentially what they're known as.
The hotline. Secure line of communication. Titans. Reach the hotline.
The hotline, says the dead man. Okay.
Marshall's eyes only. Marshall, we checked out the suspected AWE in Duluth. Wasn't anything just like the house fire before this, and the malfunctioning clothes dryer before that. My team is getting pretty sick of these duds. We need to find a better way to sort fake EWEs from the real things, or we need to rotate the field agents off for a bit. Anyway, we're en route to Sherman Ranch, next one on the list. Let's hope it's a little livelier there. He wants an AWE. Makes you wonder. Yeah.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
How to handle unscheduled visitors in the lobby. Welcome to Federal Bureau of Control, established in 1964 as part of an effort to strengthen government relations. We are proud to serve the United States and her people. We strive for transparency and excellence. If they do not leave, ask them, are you here to see somebody? Are you from New York or just visiting? How did you find this place? If the answers are sufficiently harmless, explain this is a secure federal office and lead you to leave. If their answers seem blank, escort them to the private room. There is gunner's personality if their response to acceptable. Remember, there's no such thing as too suspicious. In other words, kill everybody. Wow. I now have a table friend. Oh yeah, the physics are a little interesting as we see. They're a little overly much. I've never had a table attached to me though, I must admit. But there's a first for everything. Urban legends believed to affect the creation of altered materials, but can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. Urban legends are understood as the modern evolution of Jung's archetypes. We recognize certain blank. Yeah. One of the concepts is, oh, there we go, finally. One of the concepts is that most of the myths or urban legends you've heard may perhaps be altered world events.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Holy shit. You did it. We did it.
Hello? Can you hear me?
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie? Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting. I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this...
Hiss?
That works? Somehow the Hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The Hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah.
I found his body. And the gun. Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
The service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the Hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet. A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the Hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of. Yes. I can try. I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together. Okay. You with me?
Oh,
We did it before. Push the Hiss out. It didn't work. The Hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
Yes, indeed, it appears it
Jesse,
does.
over here. We need to make...
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it. Listen. The Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago.
And we're going to hear about it on the next episode. Peace out.